Yo, what is up, everybody? This is Cushion Tech here, and today I'm going to be talking to you about how to get interested into coding. There are so many people in the world that don't like coding, which, for like, but well, that's because like they haven't experienced it too much, or they haven't gone more into depth with coding, so they have to, let's see, learn more about coding, and they have to, let's see, do it more often. So like they have to get more interest they need to get more interested in loyalty. If they need to get more interested in it if they wanted a six-figure salary. All right, let's begin. Let's see. Another way to get better at coding is to get interested into coding is code on free time. Like, if you code on your free time, whenever you're bored, whenever you have nothing to do, or whenever you, like, let's see, are free, and like whatever you're at home, like during the summer, or like if you're not at any sports practices, or like if you're not at any camps or anything, or like any extracurriculars, the best thing you should do is to code on your free time. Like, for example, start with like tiny like coding programs, and base your way to improve logic, and like, yeah, boost your way to improve logic to code. Let's see, on your free time you can code like personal projects and all that. Take classes at a you can another good way to get interested into coding and like coding is to take coding classes at like a local coder school, such as Code Ninjas, the Coder School, and there are lots of coding schools, like, and like lots of like places where you can learn how to code, like around the United States. You can take like dual enrollment classes at a local community college, or like you could, or if your school offers any like computer science classes, you should take that, because like the teachers and the instructors who teach you how to code will make you more interested in it, depending on how they teach it, depending on if you like the teacher or not, and depending on how to, like, let's see, do all the teachers will like show you how to code, and like will show you like how you can improve your coding skills and all that. Another good way to like another good way to, let's see, improve your coding skills is to like make improve I mean, another good way to get interested into coding is to do something creative with coding. Like, create like a project about like create a web app that does a calculator, create a web app that measures your calories, create your web app that generates you a workout plan, create a web app that generates you so many things, or like create like any like game app, or like create like any game, or create any software as a service, or like anything that's creative, because if you do something creative, you'll become related to coding, you'll become more interested in coding, and you'll likely to do it longer. Another good another good way to, let's see, like another good way to get interested into with coding is code with other people. For example, don't code on your own, or else it'll be boring. But if you code with other people, it'll be great, because like, one, it'll not only improve your social skills, you can also make good friends with those other people. You and those other people could work on the project, and collaborate, and both collaboratively work together, and exchange and help each other with their coding skills, and so many other skills, and those can make you interested in coding. Another good way to get interested into coding is to is to watch videos about coding and all that, because if you watch videos about coding and all that, you'll learn more in depth and detail about what coding really is, and like all the positive things that results in coding and so many other things. For example, me, I watch so many coding tutorials, and like I watch so many developers and content creators, programmers, and like I watched videos about them coding and other tech related topics, and I got interested in it, so which made me make this YouTube video, and which made me got interested into coding. Let's see, another way to improve your coding skills is to try coding apps and websites, because if you like because like if you like if you like code apps and websites, and if your app sells good, if you make a really good or interesting app, or really good or interesting website, you'll get addicted to it and decide to make more apps and websites. And like the more apps and websites you make, the better coder you will become, and the better coder you become, the more interested you get into coding, and the more apps you and websites you create, the the more interested you'll become in coding, and you'll become addicted to coding. Another good way to another good way to get interested into coding is to let's see, get another good and interesting way to get interested into coding is to let's see, is to start small. Don't go right into like the huge, like, oh, start to code a website, or or start to learn data structures and all that. Instead, like, start with basic coding, like variables, if statements, arithmetic, let's see, and print statements and all that. Instead of like going into that, you gotta start small and then slowly build your way up. That way, you'll become more interested in it and learning more things. But if you start from, because if you go like, let's see, like advanced without learning everything, you'll have a hard time, and you'll end up quitting coding after that, which will not only be bad, which will make you less interested into coding.